Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Adrienne Ross Show, the basketball edition. I'm glad you're tuned in because this is going to be a really fun time together. I revealed to members of the channel, the Legend and GOAT members, last night that I would be starting a series. What is this series about? Well, we know that in the WNBA, all but two teams are in their postseason. New York Liberty, Minnesota Lynx, they're still going at it, but every other team is in the postseason. And as we approach the end of the regular season always and into the postseason, the WNBA begins to release awards to players who are deserving. Well, I have awards of my own. And so tonight, I present to you the inaugural awards called the Adrienne Ross Show 2024 WNBA Unconventional Awards. What do you mean by that, Adrienne? Do you have maybe your own opinion who should have been MVP or who should have been Defensive Player of the Year, for example? Absolutely not. These are awards specific to the Adrienne Ross Show. These are awards from the Adrienne Ross Show, and they are unconventional awards. I think you'll have a wonderful time. And the way this works, it's not just one award ceremony. We're actually going to break these awards up into various ceremonies and so various videos. But tonight, we kick it off with three awards, three prestigious awards. For these are the Adrienne Ross Show 2024 WNBA Unconventional Awards. And I am certain that you're going to enjoy not just tonight, but the entire series as we unfold these awards. And so, without further ado, I invite you to the Adrienne Ross Show 2024 WNBA Unconventional Awards. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Adrienne Ross Show 2024 WNBA Unconventional Awards. And let us get started. But first, let me remind you that there are three awards given out tonight. Three awards. We have our panel of voters, and they followed very strict guidelines. And it is with those guidelines that we were able to find who our award winners are. Now, tonight, you will learn not only the winners, but the nominees. And everyone should be extremely proud of being nominated for these various unconventional awards. And let's begin. The first unconventional award tonight goes to the most likable WNBA franchise. There are three nominees for this prestigious award, but only one franchise will emerge the winner. And tonight, we'll find out who that is. The nominees for most likable WNBA franchise are the Dallas Wings with Arike Ogunbowale, Miss Razzle Dazzle, the Indiana Fever with rookie phenom Caitlin Clark, and finally, the Atlanta Dream with All-Star Weekend standout Alicia Gray. The winner of the 2024 Most Likable WNBA Franchise goes to the Indiana Fever. Participants in the vote said the Indiana Fever won over the hearts of fans, obviously cared about one another even after a difficult start, persevered through the hard times, and made the playoffs for the first time in years. They also maintained their poise whenever speaking to the media, were extremely patient and loving to young fans in particular, and refused to clap back against all the negative accusations when the weight of the world was placed on their shoulders. They are indeed the most likable franchise in the WNBA, according to voters. Congratulations to the Indiana Fever for being the most likable WNBA franchise. You should be proud. The second award goes to players who are the most likable players of the most likable franchise. So there were 7 nominees from the Indiana Fever, and 5 of those players will be the most likable players of the most likable franchise. And so for the Indiana Fever, those 7 nominees, of which 5 will be the winner, are Caitlin Clark, Erica Wheeler, Kelsey Mitchell, Christy Wallace, Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hull, and Temi Fagbenle. We'll pause here. Who are your Fever 5? And the 5 winners, who are the most likable players of the most likable franchise, are Kelsey Mitchell, Aaliyah Boston, Lexi Hull, Temi Fagbenle, and Caitlin Clark. Congratulations. As a side note, voters admitted that it was tough not to select Erica Wheeler over Temi Fagbenle. They struggled with that, but that Temi edged out Erica Wheeler. We are also obligated to inform you that this was not a unanimous decision. Those 5 were not unanimous. One vote actually went to Angel Reese. Now, I know you're thinking, well, how can that be? Angel Reese did not play for the Indiana Fever, and Angel Reese was therefore not nominated for most likable player of the most likable franchise. However, Angel Reese, we are told, must always receive 1 vote, regardless. And now for the final award of this evening. Well, if you're going to have a most likable franchise, you must also have a least likable franchise. And just as with most likable, where there were 3 nominees, so it is with the least likable. There are 3 nominees as well. And so the 3 nominees for least likable franchise for the Adrienne Ross Show 2024 WNBA Unconventional Awards are the Las Vegas Aces, the Connecticut Sun, and the Chicago Sky. And the winner is well, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the least likable franchise for 2024 is the Las Vegas Aces. The Las Vegas Aces, according to voters, were indeed the least likable franchise in the WNBA. Their coach was obnoxious, their team extremely cocky. Their star player, A'ja Wilson, was crowned MVP before the season started, and she is known for calling Caitlin Clark, rookie phenom, as well as her own teammate Kelsey Plum and others as being the beneficiaries of white privilege. No, they were not liked. In fact, it seems the whole WNBA world was extremely glad when the Aces were knocked out of the playoffs. Well, this concludes night one, ceremony one for the inaugural Adrienne Ross Show 2024 WNBA Unconventional Awards. But fear not, we will be back for more awards in this amazing, amazing opportunity to recognize unconventional winners. Have a good night, everybody. God bless you abundantly.